A lot cooler today thanks to a cold front coming through as of last night, and a lot of pesky clouds and some showers in the way, keeping temperatures down by a good 10 degrees. It was a lot more than that earlier this afternoon, where at times we were almost 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. Yesterday got up to 90 in Rockford. Today, barely to 76, low 70s across the remainder of the state line. This is about 10 degrees below average, so kind of a cool day for late July, but we get the heat back soon. That cold front that went through last night rebounding and coming back at us as a warm front. So all of that cooler air that pushed in gets pushed right back out by the same front that should roll in by the time we get to tomorrow. Could see some spotty showers and storms with that. Right now, the region looking dry, even after a quick little shower, mostly towards the east side of Rockford. A bit of a front forming up, causing those quick downpours, but looking dry now. We also have plenty of haze overhead. That thickened up after the cold front came through, as well as seeing the smoke increase around the region up to more of a heavy haze and smoke across much of the Midwest, and then heading towards the East Coast, all thanks to fires burning in Canada as well as off towards the west. So look for that haze to continue over the next couple days. Thankfully, air quality at a moderate, so it's definitely not completely clear, but at least we're not seeing harsh conditions as a result of that air quality being affected by the haze. If you're in one of those sensitive groups that are being affected by this, though, just continue to keep the windows closed and try to limit your exposure as much as possible to the outdoors while we still have this haze in play. We'll still see that patchy smoke and patchy cloud cover tonight. 65 coming for the overnight low, so staying mild tonight, and then the heat starts building back in tomorrow. We'll warm up about 10 degrees into the middle 80s under a partly cloudy sky. And again, as that warm front comes in, there's a chance for some scattered showers and possibly a couple storms in the afternoon. Let's check in on FUTURETRACK with that. Through the rest of this evening, staying quiet and dry. Then very early tomorrow morning, that front's approaching, have widely spotty rain showers. Bit of a theme this summer, not looking at any kind of widespread rainfall here, so there'll be a couple little areas that pick up some rain. Rest of the state line stays dry. Those showers should move out by the time we get to the middle of tomorrow morning. Then into tomorrow evening, that front's still hanging around. That's where we could get a couple scattered rumbles of thunder and a quick downpour. But again, most spots end up staying dry as a result of that very spotty rainfall. We should continue to dry out going into Thursday night, and then Friday starting out dry until we get to the weekend. That's when we do see the heat as well as a chance for storms returning. Now we've had about 17 days in the 90s thus far this summer. That is above average, and we may add on possibly up to 4 more of those, putting us well above average for the days in the 90s. And it's not just the heat, of course, it's the humidity that starts to build up over the next couple days. Friday and Saturday awfully humid, at least for this summer's terms. You can see we'll be in that uncomfortable range once we get to Saturday. Sunday and Monday, though, some drier air works in, so we could be back down to just slightly humid. You kind of notice that humidity just a touch in the air, but not really feel it. So improving conditions in that regard as we go into the end of the weekend. The heat, though, still up. We're in the low 90s well through the weekend and into early next week. Those 90s really not going away. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, you'll see upper 80s, low 90s throughout much of next week. So as we start to round out July, that heat is going to stick around for a while. James and Brittany.
A heat wave on the way. Alex, thanks.